Alright, y'all. We're back with another video. We're back with another reaction backslash talk about it. So, before I get into today's video, this shouldn't be long at all. It might be, but then again, it shouldn't be that long. Before we get into this video, I was going to react to yesterday's games, but those were blowouts. Chicago, almost 40 piece, no Angel Reese. We're not watching that. Fever game, Caitlin Clark didn't play, which we know that she was injured from the last game. And a highlight of this video, Caitlin Clark didn't play versus the Liberty. That was another blowout. We're not watching it. And then the one good game that they did have yesterday, on top of all of that, the one good game that they had yesterday, the Aces versus the Wings, they didn't even have highlights for them. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to force them to drop highlights. It is what it is. You want to give me a 3-day vacation? Go ahead. Because the next time you'll be seeing me, more than likely All-Star Weekend. So you want to give me a break? Go ahead. I'm not going to force you to drop highlights. But unfortunately, we have some very unfortunate news for all my Caitlin Clark fans, supporters, or as we call them, the Clarkies. Not only will Caitlin Clark not participate in the 3-point contest, I believe that is Saturday. Caitlin Clark has officially been ruled out for the entire All-Star weekend. I can't fake please, please, no! The truth is I'm weak. Please, please, no! No tears to cry. All my Clarkies, I know you were looking forward to seeing Caitlin Clark this weekend. I mean, you still can, but you just won't see her play. That's tough. So this is the letter that she wrote to all the WNBA fans, Fever fans, whatever. It starts with, I'm so excited for Indy to host the WNBA All-Star Weekend. I want to thank the Indianapolis Host Committee and all of the people that have put endless work in over the past year to put this event together. I know this will be the best All-Star yet. I am incredibly sad and disappointed to say I can't participate in a 3-point contest or the All-Star game. I have to rest my body. Keywords, rest my body. I will still be in Gainbridge Fieldhouse for all the action, and I am looking forward to helping Sandy coach our team to a win. Can't wait to see you all out there, Caitlin Clark. Hey man, I tried to tell y'all this. Caitlin Clark is playing way too many minutes. She's playing 35 plus minutes a game, barely getting any rest. I mean, realistically, the only rest she really got was this past off season. Because before she got into the league, right, we had to think about from her junior year at college, all the playing all the way to the championship game, pretty busy off season, insane senior year, again all the way to the championship, going to the draft, having little time to rest, playing an entire WNBA season. This little break off season that she had was the most rest that she's had in another full season, half a season so far. Playing too much basketball. She needs to sit down somewhere, go play golf, go read, go play a PlayStation, do something else. I've been saying this for the longest time, playing too many minutes. Hard physical basketball as it should be. Too many minutes. And now that her body is becoming more vulnerable, now her body is injury prone. So now that's why you have been seeing Caitlin Clark more on the bench than in the game. Too many minutes, hard physical basketball as it should be, and now her body is more vulnerable and injury prone. Keywords, I have to rest my body. Rest is important when it comes to sports. Playing consistently 24/7, yeah, wear and tear is a real thing. Anyways, the SBs, Caitlin Clark wins Player of the Year. How does this make y'all feel? Especially knowing that Asia Wilson is the current MVP of the league, but Caitlin Clark wins WNBA Player of the Year. I mean, from one side, you can say Caitlin Clark is the most popular player in the league. Get it? The Clarkies, you can't evade them. They're just here now. You know what I mean? But I gotta think like Asia Wilson, she just had what, 35 and 15 last night? An absolute cinematic masterclass versus the Dallas Wings. So I'm already knowing Asia Wilson low-key turned up right now. For the second half of the season, she's gonna have that same stretch she had last year, having random 40-point games with 15 something rebounds, 4 some blocks a game, 3 blocks a game. Some crazy ish that's gonna win her another MVP. So, I mean, what you guys think? Let's see. DEI winner. Angel Reese snubbed. Why? She mostly injured all season. What a effing joke. She's not even the best player on her team. Some people might think that it's Kelsey Mitchell or Leah Boston or somebody. State Farm, of course, I'm gonna say. State Farm. She's done commercial. Face of the league, number 9 guard in the league. Is Angel Reese better though? Could it be anyone else? Let's be real here. The SPs are biased. Caitlin Clark is good, but Angel Reese is 100 times better. Am I right? Is Santa Claus right? Santa Claus? Not bad for the 6th best guard in the league. Was really nice. Well deserved. This is what greatness looks like. No weave, no make, no shaking, just talent. What that mean? She could do all that. Angel Reese has done all of this and still giving out double doubles to like it's McDonald's. Still gonna catch this double double. You know what I'm talking about? So regardless, Andrews can do all this and still give out that work when it's time for business. Time to go to work. Simple. It should have been the entire league, I guess. Uh, then why is Angel Reese the 2K cover? She didn't deserve to be on it. There's a reason why 2K wanted to advertise Angel Reese. It's that simple. Get over it. Embrace it. Your cover athlete is Angel Reese. Deal with it. Angel Reese faced after not winning an award that she felt like she was entitled to it. Yeah, she gonna make this face and give out another double double. Hand out this work like it's McDonald's. You know what I'm talking about? So regardless, look like this and still give you a cool 18 and 13 rebounds. You know your favorite NBA team will want that on their roster. So regardless, what that work. Anyway, that's that. And there was one last thing and I've been seeing a lot of y'all do. Okay, so this is Caitlin Clark's replacement is Brittany Wonder Sykes. Hey, a lot of you guys felt that Brittany Sykes was snubbed. No longer snubbed now. But she'll be replacing Caitlin Clark for the All-Star weekend, the All-Star game. Now, I don't know about the three-point contest yet, but we know that Brittany Sykes will be aka Slim. I found out who Slim was. It was Brittany Sykes. Um, yeah, she will be replacing Caitlin Clark and being an All-Star now. That's deserved because I mean she's been hooping all year. Caitlin Clark plays like garbage. Nobody says anything. See, this is what I was just saying though. I was just saying this. When Caitlin Clark plays like garbage, nobody says anything. I mean, maybe TikTok and Instagram, but does ESPN talk about this? Nobody clowns her. Nobody makes vids on it. Nothing. But when Angel Reese plays one bad game, y'all have a field day. I'm so happy she got y'all bums quiet the last 2 months with her play. I mean, this dude does have a point though. Be honest with you. Because Caitlin Clark playing like this, I don't know how many ESPN outlets have said anything about this because I'm not on the internet too much. But let it be Angel Reese. Y'all go into your mom's closet, throw on that wig, go find your nearest basketball court, your nearest park, go to the court, and the basketball, throw that ball off that backboard a good 7 times. Finally make that layup and say, "Oh my gosh, I'm Angel Reese." Gotta get your TikTok clips and your ex Twitter clips, whatever you want to call it. Get your views and all of that, right? When they say anything about Caitlin Clark, I don't see anybody making clips about it. Caitlin Clark turning the ball over. Caitlin Clark being 1 to 32. Nobody's throwing bricks at the rim. Nobody says anything. I don't see any Twitter clips about it unless y'all have some that y'all can show me because I ain't seen them. Yeah, we just seen this Caitlin Clark 9 to 3-point or All-Star game this year, this weekend. I seen this. Somebody said that these two are married. Yeah, buddy. Get those divorce papers ready. You're single. You're done. You're on the Jumbotron, national TV. You're done. Oh, get those divorce papers ready. Anyway, let's keep moving. Why I did that anyway. Bum, 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 bum. I can still feel that injury linger because I don't know that it ever goes away. You just learn to manage and play with it. Lisa Leslie reacts to Caitlin Clark on injury after experiencing the same injury herself.
2006, and listen, I was heavily taped around my thigh, around my glute, just trying to make sure there was enough pressure to hold that groin. And the hard part is that the groin is sort of an area that you can't just touch and go, oh, it hurts right here. You feel it deep. You have to get a lot of deep treatment, whether it's ice and heat and rest. Well, can Caitlin Clark, she can't find a lot of rest right now because she's mid-season. But I think that injury is really tough because it lingers. No matter how much medicine you take, you can feel fine. You get back out there, one move, one change of direction, and boom, you're right back feeling that same type of pain. So it's going to
That's
be a
what
tough
happened.
injury that she's going to have
One move
to
re-aggravated it.
manage.
How long did it take you to recover from?
To be honest, Tracy, I play tennis and I can still feel that injury linger because I don't know that it ever really goes away. You just learn to manage and play with it, which could
It goes away when you actually sit down somewhere.
also lead to why
You consistently playing basketball 24/7, thinking about it. You gotta go to pregame shoot around and then actual pregame and then the game and then it's gonna re-aggravate itself.
now.
You
Listen,
actually take
the
a
logo
rest,
shoots the longest distance out there in the WNBA
pull a LeBron, be good.
consistently, and that's going to take away from her lift, whether she's shooting 3-point range or even further out. I remember struggling all season long in 2006 with that injury.
Wow. AJ, how
Yeah, you just gotta pull a LeBron. 'Cause you know LeBron, he take paid vacation days. He's 40. He's 40. So that's what, almost 100 years old in NBA years. Yeah, take a LeBron day. Paid vacation. Good. There's actually one more thing that I want to look at. Caitlin Clark retires from the WNBA.
So she can continue. When Caitlin Clark retires from the WNBA, she's going to work at a Waffle House so she can continue doing what she loves most, fist fighting black women.
He said this on TV. He said this on TV at the ESPYs yesterday.
When Caitlin Clark retires from the WNBA, she's going to work at a Waffle House so she can continue doing what she loves most, fist fighting black women.
I ain't gonna lie, that's honestly insane. We should look at the ESPY award winners too, since we're here. But that's nuts. To say that on TV, that's interesting. Where is it at? This, this, right? Kayla Clark hanging out with Liberty coach and players post game. I don't know what possessed y'all to start thinking like this. Can you stop? Stop it. What Mike say? Stop it. Get some help. All I've seen on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, I'm seeing people saying that they want the Clarkies, they want Caitlin Clark traded to the Liberty. Hi guys, so it's one last thing I wanted to say about this topic with Caitlin Clark fans, supporters, or as I call them, the Clarkies. At this point, it just seems like, what do y'all really want, right? First, y'all said it was Christy Sides' fault. You're tired of seeing Christy Sides coaching on her knees. Yeah, she was crashing out, but y'all felt like Christy Sides' offense didn't fit Caitlin Clark, so y'all wanted her fired. Get her fired. You get Steph White. Then you say Steph White is not really coaching the team. Then when she is coaching the team, it doesn't fit Caitlin Clark's play style through her system. Then you want her fired. Then you say you want Caitlin Clark to be traded, possibly to the Liberty, because she's conversating with the coach for All-Star Weekend. What do y'all really want? Right? If the Fever were to trade for Caitlin Clark, or if they lose Caitlin Clark and don't get anything back in return, let's say hypothetically they do, which I don't think so. Excuse me, because Caitlin Clark is untouchable. Like, don't call me about no Caitlin Clark. You're getting hung up on. Simple. But if they were to get rid of Caitlin Clark or lose Caitlin Clark and get nothing back in return, it's going to have that same feeling of building a sandcastle and then getting kicked over. They're done. Like, there's no way the Fever are ever going to get rid of Caitlin Clark. Like, that's... Unless she says, I want out, the Fever are not going to get rid of her. They will give her the keys to Indiana, the entire state, before they do that. Like, come on now. Let's be serious. And as far as the coaching problem, I feel like, in my opinion, I feel as if the only way that coaching problem can be solved is if you get Caitlin Clark's former college coach, Lisa Bluder. Because you got to think about it like this, right? Lisa Bluder knows Caitlin Clark pretty well. She coached her for 4 years at Iowa. She's going to let Caitlin Clark do her. She's not going to really tell her to do a whole lot. Probably run the same plays that they ran in Iowa. And we'll see how that would turn out, right? And as far as Fever fans go and the Clarkies, you can't interfere with that. Because Caitlin and Lisa, they have a very strong bond and a very strong relationship. So then if you come on Twitter, X, TikTok, whatever you want to call it, and then say you want Lisa to be fired, that would be 3 coaches in a row y'all don't want to be fired. Now you got to look at it from a perspective of looking at yourself in the mirror and say, whose fault really is it? Is it Clarkies? Is it the Fever? Whatever. Like, whose fault is this? Because you can't run through every coach every year. Like, whose fault is this? So, anyways, that's all I really wanted to say. Because I did forget to say this in the video, but said it now. Anyways, let me go ahead and finish this. First and foremost, Caitlin Clark is the face of Indiana right now. Other than Tyrese Halliburton. If Caitlin Clark were to get up and say, I want to be traded, not just to the Liberty, but anywhere, because wherever Caitlin goes, that's where the Clarkies go. If she were to leave Indiana, the Indiana Fever, they're back into poverty. And I'm sorry to say it like this, I say that respectfully, but the Fever, they're going back to poverty. They're going back to the dark hole. They're going back to darkness. They're going back to the abyss. And going back to that one team that wants to play for them. It's true. I don't mean to say it like that, but it's true. Like, if Caitlin Clark were to say, I'm leaving Indiana to go play overseas, the Clarkies migrate where the leader goes. The followers go where the leader goes. So if she wanted to go overseas, the Clarkies are going overseas. And even then, let's just keep it Liberty. If Caitlin wanted to go to the Liberty, you know they're going to have to give up pieces for Caitlin, right? the Fever aren't just gonna give Caitlin Clark for a free bag of Tostitos. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to give up a good pick or something. They're gonna ask for like Stewie, Sabrina, Jonquel, 1, 2 out of the 3, and some draft picks for Caitlin. Let's be for real. You're not gonna wake up and see Caitlin Clark with her, Sabrina, Stewie, Jonquel on the same team. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's nuts. I'm looking at this picture from a perspective of this is my coach for the All-Star weekend. I'm assistant coaching now because I'm not playing because I can barely walk right now. My groin hurts. She traded her actual, what would have been coach, the Minnesota Lynx head coach, for the Liberty head coach right here for the All-Star weekend, All-Star game. Which I didn't know that was even possible. But I guess in the WNBA, anything's possible. So, anyways, that's that. Um, let's look at, since we're still here, let's look at the SB winners and then we're out of here. I know I said this video was going to be short. I didn't plan on adding the SBs to the end of this video. But I said, you know what? Since we're here and I see SBs on the timeline, I said, let's go ahead and run through this. Yes, you're going to hear me mess up some words and stutter through this because I'm trying to get this out the way. Okay? This is not English class. It's not reading class. I promise you I'm trying to get through this as fast as possible. So anyways, let's go ahead and finish this off. Alright, let's check out the SB winners. The Jimmy V award goes to Katie. Katie, what's this? Schumacher Crawley. Congratulations to her. Male athlete, Shea Gillis won over Shea Gillis Alexander won the Male Athlete Award from the ESPYs over Saquon, Josh Allen, and Otani. Okay. Shout out to Shea Gillis. Record-breaking performance, Alexander Ovechkin won over Caitlin Clark, Kevin Durant, and Gino Auriemma. Record-breaking performance. What Caitlin do that was record-breaking this year? She broke the all-time scoring record last year. What was record-breaking performance? The assist record? Yeah. What did Kevin Durant do? Gino, I mean, he just won a natty, but is that record-breaking? What did Kevin Durant do to be in this list? I don't know. Shout out to Alexander, though. Best team. There's a lot of teams in here. The Eagles won over the Florida Panthers, LA Dodgers, UConn Women's Huskies, North Carolina Women's Lacrosse, Ohio State Buckeyes football team, United States Women's Soccer team, OKC Thunder, and the New York Liberty. I mean, I guess I can see that. I mean, I know all my Husky supporters a little down about Philly winning, but since they won the Super Bowl and football is, I guess you could say, widely more viewed than basketball, especially women's sports, women basketball. I can see how the Eagles won, and they won the national, not the national championship, but Super Bowl. So I can see them winning, to be honest with you. Female athlete Simone Biles won over Sydney. She runs track. Asia Wilson and Gabrielle Thomas. She also runs track. Asia Wilson as we know is a basketball player. Okay, shout out to Simone Biles, the gymnast. Best breakthrough athlete. Iona Mayer won over Paul, Chloe Humphrey, and Cooper Flagg. What did she do? What did she do? Why is she a big deal? Supports body positivity and encourage girls to play rugby. She plays rugby? Oh yeah, that's why she won. Shoot. I play rugby. That's like football with no pads. No helmet, none of that. You getting ran over, you're done. Ran over for free, you're done. So I mean, I can see how she won that. Shout out to her. Anyway, let's keep going. Driver. Best driver goes to Max over Joey, Alex, and Oscar. Shout out to Max. Female college athlete Juju Watkins, of course, wins because come on now, why would she not win this? Uh, she won over Gretch Walsh, Kate, and Olivia Babcock. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I say this respectfully. Y'all don't know anybody in this list. Outside of Juju, I mean, you know in this list. So if Juju didn't win, you know it's rigged. Come on now, Juju had that one by a landslide. Boxer, Katie Taylor won Boxer of the Year over what is this? Alexander. If I mispronounce your name incorrectly, I do apologize to you, man. But some of y'all have never heard of y'all day in my life. So I will struggle to read your name, and it's foreign. So it's like, okay, Alexander, that's not American, that's somewhere else. Clarissa Shields, Nayona, or Nayoa. I'm sorry. I'm good at pronouncing names, but when you're from somewhere else, not American, it's a little tough for me. I'm sorry. But Katie Taylor won over Clarissa Shields. I thought this was the what she call herself, the Guo, greatest woman of all time, and she lost this too. Surprised I didn't hear her go on a rant about this. Because when Angel Reese won that BET award, she had something to say. She didn't win the ESPY. It's tough. But again, congratulations to Katie Taylor. NFL Player of the Year goes to Saquon Barkley over Patrick Surtain II, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen. Again, congratulations to Saquon Barkley. Did we do Play of the Year? No, we haven't done Player of the Year yet. And so he was nominated twice. Shout out to him. Keep going. Courage Award goes to Oscar Robertson. MLB Player of the Year, Otani. Went over Tarek, Freddie, and Aaron Judge. Shout out to Otani. Best NBA player goes to Shea Gillis Alexander. I mean, he won MVP, scoring title, Finals MVP. I mean, shout out to Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jason Tatum, and Jokic, but it's Shea's year right now, so him winning is a no-brainer, I guess you could say. Soccer player goes to Christian Pulisic. Shout out to him over Aitana, Lamine, and Alexia. Best MMA fighter goes to Marab over Islam, Kayla Harrison, and Drikas. Shout out to Marab. We already seen best WNBA player over Caitlin Clark, Nafisa Collier, Stewie, and Asia Wilson. Best play goes to Saquon Barkley, so he won 2 awards. Saquon Barkley won this award over Tyrese Halliburton, Sabrina Ionescu, and Trinity Rodman. What did Tyrese Halliburton do in this to be in this list? I get it, you know what I mean? He had multiple buzzer beaters, but that's enough for an ESPY? Multi buzzer beaters is enough for an ESPY. Interesting. But yeah, Saquon, he definitely had to have won this. He literally jumped over a grown man in pass. Now you gotta see this, bro. I gotta see this. Chad, look at this. Imagine being a grown man getting jumped over by another grown man in football gear. That has to be player of the year. Easily. Jumping over another grown man in football gear, which means a helmet, pads, extra tire, cleats, all of that. Look at that, Jones. Yeah, that's tough. You gotta put on the highlight reel for the wrong reason. Excuse me. Anyway, let's keep moving. NHL player goes to Leon. won over Connor, Kale, and Nikita. Shout out to Leon. Golfer goes to Scotty over Roy McIlroy, Major, Maya Stark, and Nelly. Comeback athlete goes to Sonny Lee over Malroy, Lindsay, and Gabriel. Shout out to Sonny Lee. Championship performance, Simone Biles wins again over Roy, Stephen Curry, and Freddie Freeman. Shout out to Simone and Saquon Barkley. They winning this whole thing. Award for advice. There's not advice. Award for service. Aaron and David Walter. Shout out to them. Male college athlete. Cooper Flag, Travis Hunter, CJ Chris, and Watt Hendrickson. And Cooper Flag wins that award. Shout out to him. Muhammad Ali Sports Humanitarian goes to Salone Stevens. Shout out to her. Icon goes to Alexis Morgan and Diana Taurasi. Shout out to them. Tennis player Coco Golf won over Ariana, Carlos, and Janik. Shout out to Coco Golf. Athlete with disability Noah Elliott won this award over Grace, Norman, Ezra, and Tatiana. Shout out to Noah. Stuart Scott Award goes to Billy Bean. My fault. Sports Humanitarian Team of the Year goes to the Colts. And Corporate Community Impact goes to Buffalo Wild Wings. Man, that's a lot of awards. I ain't gonna lie to you. But anyways, that's the end of this video. I wasn't even gonna put this in here, but I was like, I made this video longer than we were supposed to. Anyways, that being said, that's the end of this one. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're appreciate it. Let me know down below how you feel about Caitlin Clark not playing in this weekend's All-Star weekend. No 3-point, no All-Star, just anything. She'll be on the sideline coaching her team that she picked out. And the SB winners. All the SB winners. All 45. I don't know how many it's a lot. Anyways, let me get out of here. I'm going to see you guys in the next video, man.